So who we are as Best of Friends is we're a nonprofit therapeutic horseback riding facility out here in Johnstown, in Elton. And we've been around for about 35 years. I myself have been a part of the program for about 8. So I haven't been here the whole time, but I've been around for a pretty good while. And what we do is we bring our horses out of the field and we get them tacked up and we put them in the corral until we're ready to use them. And we have students of all ages that comes and all sorts of disabilities. We have some veterans that would come and ride with us. Our youngest student right now is 8. And our oldest one that is pretty regularly that he comes around is 73. So we have a real big spectrum of ages that comes down. We have some therapeutic riding. A lot of our students are autistic or have Down syndrome. Some of them have some more physical limitations, so they need rehabilitation therapy for as a rehab than more of a mental disability. But we're a volunteer-based program, so everybody who comes and helps us are all volunteers. So what they do is they come out to the farm, and normally they come up and they meet Veronica, who's our executive director, or myself, who's the safety and volunteer coordinator. And they just kind of get familiar with our program, what we do, what they would be expected to do as a volunteer, and they get used to some of our horses. We have some volunteers who come in that don't have a lot of horse experience, which is where I come in and I teach about horses and how to get our horses ready for classes. And we have some who do come in and it's great because they do have horse experience, or they're just getting into horses so they know a little bit about it, but they get more time getting used to horses or just kind of getting familiar with them. And they get to benefit the students because our program wouldn't be able to function if we didn't have our volunteers. So our volunteers are a huge part of our program, and we wouldn't be able to function without them. So whenever we are looking for a new therapy horse, a lot of our therapy horses are actually donations. So we kind of want a horse that's kind of dull to just about everything and just real quiet. And we do kind of want something around Starbucks size, or a little smaller but heavier, or we did have a couple big draft horses, but ideally we want something a little bit on the smaller to medium side. So when we're sidewalking with our students, we will be we're not stretching up to try and help them if they need to balance, or they're right here, so it's much more personal. So we're close to them so we can comfort them, or we can when we have new people come in, we can let them know they're okay, or we can just kind of accommodate whatever the need they have.